big part of my research is looking at mining and water, that relationship of mining and water. And this is one of the most dramatic sites I know of in Australia. It's more than 100 years since it shut down. That's the most toxic water I have ever experienced in my life. I don't think I'd even let my enemy drink from that because I think they would die such a horrible death. That water quality is evil, and I'm really careful about having any physical contact with that water. The scenery here is kind of fascinating. There's almost a macabre beauty to these hillsides. They're like bleached, colourful bones. But this 100 years ago, really 120 years ago, around 1900, there would have been thousands of people around us, machinery clanking, steam. This was a really rich mining area. 100 years later, we're an advanced country. We're quite good at cleaning up, but this is what happens if we're not careful when we construct mines, carry them out, and then leave them.
We've done studies further down on the watercourse Daylight Creek that this site drains to, and we've found really high levels of things like cadmium, zinc, lead, arsenic, at thousands of times higher than the guidelines recommend for ecological protection. So anything that's drinking this, it would most likely have issues arising physiologically. I really am surprised that there isn't more media attention on this, and there aren't more warnings. Like, people are using this as a recreation area. People come through here on dirt bikes, they camp. We don't know if people are drinking the water downstream because it looks pristine, but the testing tells a different story. So I certainly think that there should be more awareness around this, but not just this site, other sites that have been through the same history.
We've got to keep learning and doing better, and the planet is in trouble. And yes, we need these metallic ores. I'm not anti-mining at all. What I'm anti is if we don't take all the measures to make sure that it's clean and safe as possible for us now, but also, this will probably be like this in 200 years. We've also got to think long-term. Sustainability is about what's it going to be like for the planet and the people and the biodiversity in hundreds of years. So yeah, I am hopeful, and I think there are a lot of voices talking about what can we learn, what can we do better, but sometimes I see this deliberate avoidance of what is going on.
We do need to acknowledge the mistakes of the past, but there also is a really high element of hope, and hopefully we will learn from our mistakes and try and implement ways to not make the same things happen again.